gonna hear mod if somebody gets
Okay, that's fine. Is this actually? I'm not sure if I like this angle or not. Probably should have really looked into it. Hey, how's it going? Not sure I like this angle. No, I'm not. I think I may have messed this up somewhat. Hey guys, how's everything? We're doing like a little late night chat. Set some more things up. Probably should have moved that, but that's okay. Let's see. Let me adjust a few things, and we can get started a little better. Adjust that, and then adjust this. And there we go. That's gonna be better. That's gonna be a little better. Okay. And I need to increase the zoom on this by a bit. There we go. All right. That's better, I think. I think it's better. This isn't great for that. All right. Okay, guys. So we're doing like a quick late night chat for everyone who wants to jump in and say hi. You don't have to stay or anything. Don't have much in the way of like a planned thing. Darkness, hey, it's me, X. I just changed my name. X, like, I'm not certain. So if I forget your name or something like that, it's not personal. I promise. Evening, hey Tide, how's it going? I'll try to remember. Sometimes it's a little bit like I have to go back through. Undertaker, hey Spyn, hey, how's it going? So we're just doing this little bit here because I wanted to set everything up and see what would happen. Hey, I just got a shiny Dillabird and Pokemon Sword today. Excellent, good job. That I don't play Pokemon Sword anymore. I don't. I probably should have. Like I should probably do more of that. Hello, Spyn. What's been happening lately? Not a whole lot. Played some VR today. Set up a coffee table for the living room, which is handy. So I have a place to set my drink and stuff. So, it is what it is. But, yeah, there's not been a whole lot going on. What is this? Darkness. I now have 32 gigs of Corsair Vengeance Pro 300 megahertz RAM to my PC. Oh, that's 32 gigs. That's pretty good. That's definitely going to help out. Are you gaming a whole lot, or are you rendering? What are you doing? My least favorite Pokemon. Well, fair enough. It's not. Oh God, that's better. It's easier to sit like this and like talk to you guys. Have to off center my camera so I can see you guys a little better. But should be all right for the most part. I think the lighting's a little off, but it's okay. For a late night thing, it should be all right. Let's see. And they're RGB, and yes, I game a lot and render. Yeah. Let's see. Obama, yes or no? Well, Obama, was our president, so yes, he existed. Yes, he was our president. You're gonna have to be a little more specific on what you want me to talk about on that one. Let's see. Can I make any of y'all a persona? Cause I've been really bored lately. I'm sure that someone in the chat would love a free persona of some kind. Something like that. Spin, have you gotten any new guns? No, I have not gotten anything new as of lately. Have you heard about the RTX 380 disaster? No, but it was inevitable. Anytime the NVIDIA brings out a new card and you buy it first off, just know it's going to melt. Like, that's just what NVIDIA does. I don't understand it. I don't know what they think is going to happen each time they do this, but they release a new card and it sets itself on fire. It just does. This happened with the 280, and it's happened again with the 380. It's natural. It's the natural order of things. NVIDIA releases a card, it burns in fire. Just what happens. It's insane, and they keep doing it over and over again. Yeah, that's crazy. But no, I haven't gotten any new guns. I've thought about it. I've thought about getting some new stuff. But right now, tech is a little bit more important to me than firearms. I've got a number of firearms. I have my rifle and I have my pistol, and that's pretty good. Let's see. But yeah. But I don't subscribe to AMD. On the whole, some of their processors are pretty good. But sometimes they're not, and sometimes they don't work well with other things. Like AMD processors, for instance, have no ability to work with the wireless setup for the Vive. So it's kind of a no-go for my living room computer. I do have an AMD processor in my rendering computer, though. I made a gun recently using an improvised munitions handbook. That sounds horrifically dangerous. Be very careful. Let's see. I forget. It's Stunfisk. That okay. That's some more Pokemon stuff, and I'm not really caught up on that, so I don't. I'm sorry if I'm not like right there. My 6-core R5 3600 works perfectly, or works great. That sounds great. I would love to get a minigun. Well, miniguns are. I think that's a Class 3 weapons license. You can get them. You just have to have like a lot of money to do that. You need a Class 3 weapons license and a lot of tax stamps. I think it's probably only one tax stamp, to be honest, because it is a machine gun. So it's one tax stamp. That's $200 plus however much the minigun is, plus however much the ammo is. And keep in mind that you pay heavily for the fun tax. So if you want a fun button on your rifle, it's going to cost you a lot. Let's see. Have you done airsoft? Yeah, I did airsoft pretty extensively. Played since I was like 18 or so. Played in a lot of Lion Claw games. Been to a lot of Operation Irene's. Been to a lot of other operations. A lot of mount sites. That I was lucky enough to do that. Isaiah Chapman. Bye. Have a good day. Okay. Thank you so much for coming by. Let's see. I want to buy an old. I'm guessing that's a Gatling gun from World War One. You could probably do that. I don't know if the laws are similar to that. If it's like a hand crank or something like that. But like old Gatling guns and things like that. Again, any machine guns are kind of high priced, so keep that in mind. You're going to pay heavily for that. Let's see, Tide, there's about as many people here as there were last night. I know, and I did that stream at like midnight. At least we're being consistent with our numbers. Let's see. What would you recommend for a good airsoft rifle and where to get it? Well, always go with reputable shops. I think Red Wolf still does stuff online if you need something. But I highly suggest looking into gas powered. But that's only if you are a little bit more advanced. So otherwise, stick with like AEGs. They're probably better for newer players. If you can tell distance at a glance, then it's okay if you want to go ahead and jump into like a Polar Star or something like that. And get like a compressed air model because they're fantastic. They shoot great. They shoot strong. Wind isn't really an issue. Distance isn't really an issue. But if you don't know what you're doing, you could really hurt someone. So I advise people to stick with AEGs until they feel that they're comfortable with distance and they understand things and they understand rules of the game and how things work and all of that. It's just something about that, people have a tendency to cheat a lot in airsoft, and the propensity is to like just light them up. If that kind of you will call hit or you'll call hurt, and I don't care which one you do. And I used to live by that particular motto. So you don't really want to have that kind of mentality stepping onto the field. Furies are gay. Okay. Well, I'm sure the Furies will be happy to know that. Or did you mean furries and we're just unable to type the other R? And it's amazing. Like, they want to get the quick one in. Anyway, let's see. Odd Cooper. I have experience with pellet weapons and actual firearms, but I do not want to do airsoft. Look, the message was redacted. That's weird. And one day with some uncles and cousins. But I do want to do airsoft one day with some uncles and some cousins. That would be kind of not redacted, retracted. My mistake on that one. It was just one of the people that wanted to come in and kind of do a quick punch, but unfortunately they're illiterate. So it happens. I don't know how many times I've seen the phrase "Furies are gay." It's AD. It's a terminology for like it's an automatic. It's not AED. It's AEG. It's automatic electric gun. I believe. Let's see. Those damn Furies. Yeah, I know, right? Let's see. I don't know what that one was. Odd Cooper. That's a lot of things. But it's one of those things. Would love a 57 Plymouth Fury. Maybe. I'm not really big into old cars. I like new cars. I really like JDM. Like JDM is like I'm a big fanboy for JDM. Maybe I watched like way too much Tokyo Drift, or maybe it was like getting involved in the street racer scene when I was 18, and thinking that was super cool, and like looking at all the skylines that we couldn't have, and like I just ended up loving it. Going to dinner. See you. Okay, see you. But yeah, it's good times. I have a 1988 Suzuki Samurai, and it's the best it's been tuned into a rock crawler. That sounds interesting. I don't think I've seen. I'm sure someone else has done it, but I've not seen that. I tend to focus on like RX-7s and the GTR. Even though the GTR is not really a spiritual successor to it's a spiritual successor to an R34, but it's not a R35. Not really. Not in that connotation. It's interesting though. I do enjoy I do enjoy cars. I do enjoy guns and airsoft and all the rest of that. I enjoy hacking. I enjoy cybersecurity, lockpicking, like gaming, and just there's a lot of hobbies I have, and there's a lot of things I've done. I've been very fortunate to have traveled to a lot of places and seen a lot of things. It's been pretty good. I've been pretty fortunate in that. But anyway, that's enough of a kind of preamble and kind of nonsensical talk. What would you guys like to discuss this evening? Be careful, Undertaker. Collecting uranium glass can be harmful. We can discuss whatever it is that you guys like. You want to talk about a hot button topic? We can talk about it. If you want to talk about just some inane nonsense, we can talk about that too. But it's all up to you guys, because I leave this unscripted on purpose so that you guys are the ones that get to decide what the content is. We could talk about the virus. I mean, we can, if that's what you guys want to talk about, and all the stupid people. We can definitely talk about that. Have I ever played D&D? Yeah, I definitely have. Played for a long time. Played a lot of different things. But that's a big thing, right? So D&D is pretty huge. At least D&D is pretty huge in a lot of different communities. What's this? I like collecting retro games and consoles. My mom has a problem with it, but my friends want to give me a couple of his. Do you think I should be able to get those without being chastised? Well, it really depends. Why is your mom upset that you're collecting these things? Is it a room issue, like a space issue? Or is it that you have them and you don't use them? Like what's the specific issue? Because you'll need to kind of inform me a little bit about that before I could tell you more. So that'll have to, until I get like a little bit more information, I can't really tell you whether or not you'll be chastised for getting it. I mean, if she's already got a problem with it, I'd say she's probably going to still have a problem with it regardless. But if you're trying to like organize a defense for why you need this thing, then I'll need some more information. Anyway, guys, real quick, just a quick reminder. I have put the link to my Discord in the chat down below. This Discord invite should not run out whatsoever. Pretty much because I have them and I don't use them. I like them more because of the fact that I can say, "Hey, I have one." Okay, well, I mean that's fine too. Collecting things is pretty usual. Shouldn't be too bad. I don't know that that'll be a serious problem or not. What do I think about the healthcare? About healthcare in America. I think that I think it's okay. Really, it's like everyone says, like, oh well, it sucks. Like, well, yeah. I mean, it might suck. It really depends on whether or not you have, I don't know, whether or not you have insurance. If you have got insurance, then yeah, it's probably fine. Most of the time, though, hospitals tend to write off a lot of treatments, even if you don't have insurance. Let's see. Have you played VR? Yes, I have a HTC Vive Pro with the wireless connectivity to it, and I, have a purpose-built computer that's for this and for that. Let's see, but yeah, I think it's okay. Tiberius, to go back to your question really quickly, I just want to say that collecting things should be fine if you just explain to her that that the joy of it to you is collecting the thing and having the thing. Then it should be a little better. So I don't know about that. I have the room for VR, though my PC needs some fixing. That's usually the problem. What do you think about Trump appointing? Let's see, Barrett Barrett into the Supreme Court. Personally, I'm furious about it, but hey, you can have your own opinion. No, that goes against a lot of things that aren't supposed to happen. Like he is, like you're not supposed to if you are going to appoint a Supreme Court justice, which is a life-term position, appointed by the president. Then what happens is that you need to be like a duly elected president. Like right now, he is elected. He can technically do that, but it goes against a lot of, like, basically, for lack of better words, a gentleman's agreement. You're not supposed to do that. And I think that Barrett is kind of a crazy ultra Christian, like, psychopath that like, if I'm not mistaken, wants to bring about the kingdom of God through law and doesn't care about, like, being objective. So as far as I understand it, she's a psychopath. And see a Spyn. Perfect. Good job. That's A-class content right here. Darkness. Well, we'll see you. Thanks for stopping in. Tack the Fox. Hey, how's it going? How are you? But yeah, as far as I'm concerned, she should not be being nominated anyway. I don't think that anyone that has such overt has said such overt things like that they're willing to use the law to enforce their religion, like, that is horrific. You should not be considered for Supreme Court, like a Supreme Court justice at all, ever. You're not secular. You don't look at things logically. You look at them as what you believe. And this may offend people because they're maybe people that are very religious, and if so, that's fine. But they look at it from what they believe their God would want them to do, not what is logically best for society and what the society wants. They don't care what society wants. What they care about is they care about what their imaginary friend wants. And that's unfortunate for the rest of us, because now we have to live under their imaginary friend's rules, whatever they happen to be. And this is something I talked about in previous video, that you should not get to enforce your ideology onto other people. That's not okay. I really do not care who says what. It is not okay to enforce your ideology onto another person by legal means. You do not get to tell me that I can't have pork because your God said you can't have pork. Well, your God's not my God, so I'm going to eat as much pork as I want. Sounds simple enough, right? But we can't have someone who literally determines, like, our federal, like when things are brought up to be constitutional or not, this is someone who gets to alter the Constitution, maybe. Like, that's problematic. We shouldn't have someone like that. So, Spyn, have you watched Avatar: The Last Airbender? Yes, I have. Yeah, I really like the series. Let's see. Nicola. What are your thoughts on Trump's foreign decisions, peace agreements, etc.? I don't know about any peace agreements. I haven't really been keeping up with politics because I just need a break from that. It's just a nightmare hellscape outside, and I needed 5 minutes to pretend that it's sunshine and rainbows. Just 5 minutes. So I haven't really been keeping up with his foreign policies. As far as decisions for peace and aggression, I would always opt for peace, but I have the opinion that you should again, much like one of our presidents said, which it's shameful that I don't know his name offhand. It's just, you should speak softly and carry a big stick. But anyway, let's see. If I may ask, what party do you identify with most? I identify with whatever party it happens to be that suits my needs the best. Whatever party that happens to align themselves with my positions is the party I will associate with. I do not associate with one party over another, nor do I vote along party lines, because I'm not that gullible. You do not vote along party lines because you may end up with someone who's an absolute shit stain. Case in point. Let's see. The moment your religion affects my daily life by legal means, then it's the moment I have a problem with you. How can you not love bacon? I don't know. I like bacon just fine. Theodore Roosevelt said that. Yes, yes, Roosevelt did say that, and I am very ashamed I didn't know that just right off. As Roosevelt was a very interesting character, and had a lot going on. Let's see. He was the same president that got shot and kept doing his speech. Yes, he was. He was a member of the, as he said, the Bull Moose Party, and he got shot and kept doing his speech because he was a badass, and I like that guy. Let's see. Gray Cat, hello. I've been following your channel for a bit and didn't see you were streaming. Well, thanks for following my channel. I hope it's something that's worth following. and something that you guys enjoy and like. Yeah. But yeah, I've talked about religion in the past and how I feel about it and why I think that you're welcome to have any cats or dogs. I have cats. I have a cat. I have Rukia. She's my cat. I don't have any dogs. Not at the moment, anyway. I'm not necessarily strictly opposed to dogs, but I want to have enough time with dogs to train them properly because I think you do a disservice to them by not doing that. Tide, you seem quite nervous and stressed, Spin. Not really. I may be a little tired and maybe a little headachy, but I'm not really like stressed. Not really. Um, Not really nervous, pretty calm. But I get excited about certain topics because it's something I can speak at length. Things like religion is something that's one of my favorite topics to talk about because I think it's pretty interesting. It's gotten me a lot of hate in the past as well, and I find things like that to be pretty fascinating. Um, but let's see. My birthday is tomorrow, so I might have to go to bed soon. Well, happy birthday to you. And if you have to go to bed, we're sorry to see you go, but thank you for stopping by. You have my happy birthday wishes. It's the best I can do right now. Okay. I think I'm going to turn some of the lights back on. And so give me just a moment. And I'm going to adjust my camera a bit. We're going to adjust over here. So, yeah. It's going to be good. This is what you do most of the time during YouTube, is just adjusting your camera and making things seem better. They seem better than they actually are. That should be good. And let's give it a little bit more light. Not too much, but a little bit more. And that should be okay. That's a little low. The problem with doing this is that I have to keep adjusting the camera a bit, but it's worth it to get a better shot because I can't actually read what you guys are saying. I need to back out slightly. Just slightly. There we go. I probably should just have this thing adjusted to autofocus, but that's a little bit more difficult. And that'll do. That'll do fine. I've always believed that there is a God, but that worshiping him is like an ant worshiping a human. It's futile. That might be true. I don't really know. As far as gods, goddesses, things like that, whatever it is that you follow is perfectly fine. Whatever helps you through the day is fine. Just don't make it a compulsory part of my day, and everything will be cool. At least I think so. I find the idea of God abhorrent myself. I don't want someone putting their strings and shaping my destiny. That's if you believe in in destiny in the first place. But if you believe in the Judeo-Christian God, and you also believe that God has a plan for everyone, then you can't really deviate from that plan, because that would mean that God could be wrong. And if God can be wrong, then that poses a bit of a problem to your free will. And it poses a bit of a problem to, whether or not, or rather, that poses a bit of a problem to whether or not this particular God is always correct, always right, is omnipotent and omnipotent and omni everything, just generally omni. Spyn, are you still doing Halloween? Yeah, I still do Halloween. Me being here in Atlanta will not really impact that. Zanuck, hey, how's it going? Thanks for joining us. God, aka Chuck Norris, maybe. I don't know about that, but yeah. This seems tilted. I feel like this is tilted. It is, isn't it? I tilted my own camera. Genius. One more moment. What do I do for Halloween? I'll keep trying to answer your questions while I keep, inexpertly balancing my camera. Okay, we're just going to have to move that back a bit. There's just nothing else for it. Oh, camera shots. Okay, that should be about right, I think. Maybe pull that back just a bit more. That should be all right. Right about like that. That'll be easier and a little bit more in focus for everyone. Okay. OCD Spyn, yeah. It's different because like I'm looking at it and I can see it. I can see it's technically wrong, so I want to, Spyn, why are your pants so baggy? These are some pants I got while I was in England, and they were really cool, and they're like super breathable, and I like them a lot. Let's see, good going. Just went through hell getting footage for a video. Yeah, I can understand. Setting up footage, setting up filming equipment, and talking at great lengths can be a bit of a chore. So yeah, it's good times. And I've had it where my camera fizzled out on me. I think halfway through a shoot, and I had to reshoot the entire thing. And I'd just gotten out of the fursuit, and I was so hot, and I was so tired, and I realized that the camera hadn't been recording for my sign off, and probably hadn't been recording for much longer. So I had to go back, find the point that I'd missed, and then start again after I took a few minutes to calm down. Let's see. I don't think that God is pulling strings for more of a simulation. I don't think God cares about us in any way. Basically, it doesn't matter if there's a God or not. Yeah, it's a fairly nihilistic point of view. That it doesn't actually matter. Not really. There's too much imperfection for there to be a creator, in my opinion. But everyone's got their own beliefs, and you're entitled to those. For all we know, God is some guy in a basement running a computer. It's probably the case. We're just a really terrible game of Sims, apparently. I want to start a religion with bacon and beer. I'm sure that you could, although I'm sure that there's plenty of people that probably already have something like that going on. You might just search someone else that's already done it. I think. Yeah, I'm starting to get worried about you, Undertaker. You have a fascination with bacon. I'm starting to get worried about your um, like your cholesterol. It can't be good. Uh, let's see. To quote an amazing video game character, heaven and hell can tear each other to pieces for all I care. I got my own problems to worry about. That's fair enough. Um, let's see. Imagine a cult about petting rabbits. I don't know that there is one. I'm sure someone probably has formed something like that, like some sort of a wholesome cult. Yeah, something like that. That'd probably be good. Just give me 1 second here, guys. Just realized that I probably, and this is just randomly, I probably should have eaten, and I haven't, and that's gonna cause a bit of an issue if I don't, because I'm gonna start getting a migraine, and then that's gonna be it. But okay, guys. Let's I guess move to. Well, I guess let's move to another topic. Um, let's uh, let's get another topic from somebody. So shout out some topics, and we'll talk about one of them. Okay? Because I'm lazy, and this is crowdsourcing. And while you do that, I'm gonna order like a pizza or something. Yeah, or something. Anyway, you want cheesecake? Uh, I know how good cheesecake is. Video editing. I want to talk about video editing. That's just a crunchy or creamy peanut butter cereal, or let's see, pizza with lots of mushrooms. New cities that will rise due to people leaving cities. That what cities will become most popular. Um, we could talk about some of those. Just I'm like sorting through all of these things and trying to find cheesecake for Ink, because I'm a good boyfriend, and when she wants cheesecake and she's been working all day, I get her cheesecake. I think. I think I get her cheesecake. Maybe. I don't know. Um, it depends on what's open. Let's see. Wholesome spin. Yeah, absolutely. I got blasted for to do like doing this and like the OK gesture, and doing like the whole game and things like that, because apparently this is somehow racist, even though that was a 4chan prank on like some very very crazy people. So um, yeah, and then people started believing it, and then I got called out for being somehow a um, like that was signaling racist or something like that. Like, no, that's not the case. You're just stupid. That's mostly the problem. You believe 4chan, which is insane. Um, yeah, it's literally sign language. I don't know what you want. Like, are you saying that everyone who who uses sign language, and maybe me doing that is like, it wouldn't matter what I said at that point, because the person had already made up their mind. Because like that's just a game that's been played. It's like, no, it's racism. And I pulled up the Malcolm in the Middle episode to show them that the first, like when that aired versus when this was, and all the rest of that. Basically, people are people in general are looking desperately to find something they can call someone else out on, so that they can virtue signal. And they're like, oh well, this is this, and you're doing this, and see how much of a better person I am than this person. And I swear, I just absolutely hate people when it comes to this, because it's this like shameless, like seeking of some sort of social merit badge. It's dumb. And um, what about cheesecake pizza? I think I think someone did that already. You banned you. I'm sorry, Undertaker Inc. apparently banned you. Um, let's see. This is the same energy as people shitting on people with feral personas. It's just people want to find something that they can say is wrong, so that they can appear to be right. It's just this whole thing of wanting to put yourself over someone else and say, I'm more virtuous than you are, and therefore I deserve attention. And if I destroy this other person, it'll make me feel good. And it doesn't matter what the evidence says. I will just go off of my own opinions. And if I whip the crowd up into a big enough fury, then they will ban whoever I say to ban. They'll do whatever I say to do because it makes them feel good, because they're doing the right thing. Mostly, though, people are terrible. Like, it's hard to get people to make good decisions anyway. But we're talking about, like, hundreds of people on the internet deciding your fate. So if I say the wrong thing on here, people can decide that I am a racist or something, and then they'll try to cancel my channel. However much, and this all came about because someone let the gates to Tumblr like swing open, and they left Tumblr and they went to Twitter, and now they just infect everything. They're like this terrible cancer, and there's no real cure for them except for ignoring their like muling childish behavior. I don't show my face, so I can't be canceled. I show my face all the time because if someone has a problem with what I say, they're welcome to discuss it with me. I keep a link open for everything. My DMs are always open, and I don't censor what people say on my channel whatsoever. I'm willing to let you say the most inane, dumb shit possible, and that's okay. You can do that. You know, but yeah, there's no cure for them. There is one, but it's not very moral. Yeah, that's fair. Spyn, you have some really nice hair. Thank you. I like my hair. I apparently I need a haircut. But like it is getting a bit long. I used to actually have long hair. Like I used to have a ponytail, but I don't have that anymore because it's a lot of trouble and I'm not keeping up with that. Let's see what terrible thing I can find on here. There's this really awesome restaurant in Atlanta called Pork Alvin's. And if you're ever in Atlanta and
Are you getting the cake?
I could get the cake. Is that what you want? Because I was told cheesecake.
I don't know. I thought it was okay.
I was told cheesecake. So was Poor Calvin something that was?
Honestly, I don't care. How it's better.
Yeah.
I'll demolish the whole cake by myself.
No, you won't. Let's see. But Port Calvin's is this really excellent restaurant. It's kind of small, bit out of the way. They have this thing called a suspension cake, and it is like the best shit ever. Try to find it. Yeah. Suspension cake is red velvet cake, some type of cheese that I can't pronounce, chocolate ganache, and strawberries. But it's suspended between this this thing. It's great. It's fantastic, and definitely add that to that. But and the reason I'm doing this right now is because it's like either I do this now or we don't get it. What was that all about?
Laying on the floor.
Okay.
My back hurts.
California. There's a really good North Italian place in Trustin, California. It has amazing pasta and plays 20s and 40s music. That seems pretty good. Let's see.
Undertaker, it's one of the best cakes I've ever had in my whole life.
Okay. Let's see. It is. It's a really, really good cake, and it's worth every penny that you spend on it. Just like one slice is enough for two people. It
Yeah.
really is.
Yeah, it's like what, like $10 a slice?
It's $10 a slice, but the slice is like
massive.
this. It's big, and like, I mean, you can get through it, but it's not going to go well for you the next day. You're going to feel like shit. But yeah, and the place does like a lot of curries and things like that, and I absolutely love that. I'm a big fan of curries, especially like let's see. I'm probably just gonna get the same thing I got last time.
What are some good movies that you guys have watched recently? I need so many movies to watch.
Yeah. So if you got well, I don't know. Spin, do you like spicy foods? Yeah, I do. I actually like curries and things like that. No, that's.
What's the thing? What's the spicy thing that I like that you won't eat?
What spicy thing that you like that I won't eat?
I don't know. I'm trying to think. You don't like spicy like I like it unless it's cocktail sauce.
Yeah, I mean, most of the stuff that you like, you just like to hurt yourself with your food, and I don't understand that.
Spices are good.
Yeah, but you don't need to hurt yourself like every single time. Demolition Man was actually a really good movie.
Is Friday the 13th the one with Jason?
Yeah, it is.
I've never seen that movie.
You've never seen Friday the 13th?
No.
I like it's good. Like, it's that quintessential like, warning about having premarital sex personified.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I mean that's mostly what horror movies are. They're warnings about sex.
Bro, It Follows was just a walking STD.
That's basically it. Yeah. It's like most of the stuff is about that. Like it's just like don't have sex before you're married or Jason will kill you. Like,
That's really
it's
funny.
all of that is basically the same thing.
Try hot sauce. Mad Dog 375. We gotta try the hot sauce.
Mad Dog 375. Hot as hell. Why would you tell her that? Still, I don't know how those 3 shells from in Demolition Man work. No, I don't either, and I don't want like an explanation because I don't need to know how the bathroom shells work. Like,
Oh, Foxy Boy, I'm the same way though. I don't like peppers. It's really just a texture thing for me. But I love horseradish and spices and stuff like that. There's some spicy things I won't eat, but it's usually like texture and stuff. I agree though. Peppers are gross. Jason's gonna save your virginity.
I mean, yeah. Oh man.
Yeah, I would imagine something called Mad Dog would make you go blind if you got it in your eyes.
Like, you should not be putting hot sauce anywhere near your face.
Yeah.
Just in general. Like, that's like, it goes on the food. It should not be something that you're just like, it goes on the food. And also a fantastic scrub. Like, that's not something you should be doing. Let's see. My parents used to get mad at me because I used to eat only certain types of spicy foods. I love red. Yeah, no, definitely.
That's what I was saying. I'm the same way. Like, I don't like peppers, and this isn't spicy, but onions either, because they kind of taste the same, in my opinion. It's just that texture thing. Kind of gross.
It goes on the food to food. Do therefore I shall use it as eye drops. Absolutely not. Although I do hear that
I believe in you.
like soldiers will do that. They will take Tabasco sauce and like when they're have the like Hell Week and like where they don't get a lot of sleep to keep awake, especially for like Ranger School and things like that. Apparently, they will take the Tabasco sauce from their MREs and they will drop it into their eyes. And that sounds awful. Why would you ever do that?
If you're not getting enough sleep, because you don't get a lot.
Hey,
Uriel.
it's Uriel.
Hey.
I was just Uriel was the one I believe that told me about the hot sauce in the eyes trick that some of the soldiers were doing. And I don't know if so much as the trick as a terrible idea that was manifested by people that hate themselves, but Uriel would know more about that than I would. When I was a kid, I used to drink Tabasco. I regret it now because my taste buds are dull. Yeah, no kidding. Nobody is eye dropping Tabasco sauce. That sounds like Marines. Someone told me about that. Maybe it wasn't Uriel, but it was somebody that told me that like they would do that shit.
Alan. His brother was in the Rangers.
His brothers?
Yeah.
His brother? Oh, I see.
Yeah, that's how I know about Ranger School and stuff like that. It's because his brother. It's not something you want to do. It's not a fan part.
Steak rub snooter. Oh, it's that's Seth.
That's Seth?
Yeah, Jaeger.
Seth!
Steak rub snooter. Yeah, that's something else you don't want to do. You don't want to like. When we were younger, we had a friend named Ross, and
I love Ross.
Can you just order your stuff, and then order the stuff? Yeah, I'm being a host. Can you do this?
Over at me because I'm not gonna. Oh, God.
There you go. Yeah, I wish I could link the video as well. Because good God. All right. So anyway, let's see. What? Yeah, just order something. So we had a friend named Ross, and he's oh my God. Just make sure you actually order it and like go through the whole process of checking out so that it's on its way.
I'll probably get the second you got.
Yeah. Okay. It's the same thing we got last time. Spyn needs to rewatch the Ranger School promo. Absolutely not. No, I don't. I don't need to do anything of the sort. I'm too old for that shit. But
I remember this story.
Right. So our friend Ross is one of those people that if you question his manhood, he will do just about anything to make sure that like he mans up, as it were. So we were playing a game of Magic, and I think it was out on a porch, out on It was out on Jaeger's porch, and we were like out there playing and doing stuff, and then somehow we got into this idea of like that we were going to do something to Ross, I guess, and we had him snort steak rub. I don't know why we did this, but I know that he did, and he insisted upon doing it like several times. I think it was like a punishment if he lost, and he insisted upon doing it several times to make sure he really got it. And so he did several lines of steak rub. And if I can find the video, I'll link it. I don't know why we did this. I really don't. But it's it's one of those things when you're a kid, like a kid. They talk about high stakes. Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, he did. He sneezed orange and brown for 2 days. This is the same guy that just he just kept doing dumb things. No, I don't need it back. Unless have you completed
I was gonna let you do it.
Did you complete the order?
No.
Well, I told
Do
you.
you want priority delivery?
No, I don't care.
It's like $1.49.
Yeah, I don't care. It's not going to get here any faster.
Oh, okay.
And, I mean, this is one of these people. He just he absolutely would destroy himself to make sure that everyone knew that he was a man, and that like his manhood was not in question. You not question my manhood. You tell Ross to man up, he would do anything you said. And it was, yeah, it's fine. It was just crazy. It was the craziest shit I've ever seen in my life. We tased him on the nipple once. I think we shot him with a potato gun. Granted, it wasn't like an actual potato. It was just like a kind of a squishy ball that we shot him with. And yeah, it was super dangerous, and he shouldn't have done it, but he did. At the time, you don't think about these things. You don't think about like whether or not something's dangerous or like long-term health effects. You just do it. People need to man up and exact.
People need to man up or the
exact opposite. Yeah. But sometimes that's like that. But it just is what it is, right?
Like Ross enjoys it.
And Ross is one of those guys, man. He's just one of those guys. He makes me like. I want to be clear. I've known Ross for a long time, and he's a really good friend, and he's an excellent person. But he got indoctrinated into this thought process where he needed to man up, and that wasn't good. That wasn't good.
I think my favorite part about like you, me, and Jaeger's relationship, I guess mine too, is like coming into a group chat and just saying just a few words like strawberry.
Yeah.
And knowing exactly.
Oh God, no. That's not an appropriate story for the channel. That's not an appropriate story for anyone. I need some way of forgetting that was a story that was ever told. Ross would be an incel if he didn't believe in lowering his standards by digging down. Puke in my mouth. Yeah, no kidding. Oh my God. But yeah, it's been interesting. But yeah. Make sure you dip your pizza. No. Not getting pizza, getting curry instead. Like a seafood curry. It's really great. I'm lucky that.
For good WWE wrestling.
Would Ross make for good WWE? I mean, maybe. Raven is into is on to something here. Yeah, he might be. Raven might have have a better line on Ross than we'd ever thought about. It's a new and novel way of looking at it.
Oh, Foxy Boy, that's something that I saw at my school too. Everybody put ranch on their pizza, and I don't like that.
Why would you? No, stop defouling your food.
You can tell the broken kids from the normal ones because the broken kids are putting ranch on their pizza.
Yeah, no kidding. I need to indoctrinate you into pizza milk experience spin. Absolutely not. You will not get me into that heresy. You do not dip pizza into milk. No. That way lies damnation. We will not be doing that.
No blasphemy in this.
Yeah. I don't hold much to religion, but that's not something that goes against mine. I'd love to see someone like Macho Man Randy Savage was. That would be interesting. There's a special place in hell for pizza milk dippers. Yes, there is. Ross is 6'2", 260 pounds, and the toughest bastard I know. He's also is stuck in the 80s in reflective sunglasses and tropical shirts. WWE makes perfect sense.
Hey, don't you forget about those booty shorts.
Oh yeah, and just some shorts that are just custom. Custom is the only word I have for the shorts that Ross wears. They are just like here. They're not shorts anymore.
It's fabric.
They're fabric. Freedom shorts. Yeah. Sometimes a lot more things are free in those shorts than should be. Hive Mind Gaming. Hey homie. Hey, how's it going, man? Yeah, oh man, Ross is just the best.
He's a beautiful human being.
Ross is the reason that I have trauma. Because he has said and done some things that I was just like, sweet, merciful God, why would you do that? Let's see. I don't know why Spyn doesn't believe in Jesus. He's met Anime Jesus in Boston and once outside this very concerned chapel. Yeah, weirdly, when we met Anime Jesus at Anime Boston, and we tried to get him to go into the chapel because it was, I think it was during Easter, and we just wanted him to go in and say, "My people, I've returned," but apparently that was a bit much. The church asked us to kindly move along. And Amtgard Jesus, Flo. Yeah, Amtgard Jesus is different. I have pictures of Amtgard Jesus. In fact, Hive Mind, the picture, I've got a picture of Flo trying to put a knighting chain on, and it's like stuck on his head. And it looks like, the quintessential Jesus picture. That is his picture on my phone. Jesus will be like a ghost trader. But yeah, Ross is just one of those people. You just I can describe him all day to you guys. I can describe him. I can tell you everything he's ever done. But until you actually see Ross, in fact, I think I'm going to have Ross do a live stream with me just so you can meet Ross. But I think it'll have to be an 18+ chat. There is no other way. Yeah. He is legend. Yeah, I'll have to it'll have to be an 18+ chat. So if you guys aren't 18+, I'm sorry. Because there's most of his stories are, they're not exactly PG-13 stories, So, and I try to keep the channel as clean as possible because one day I might be able to monetize this shit. But until that day, I need to keep everything on the up and up just to make sure I'm not big enough where I can make stupid mistakes and still like get YouTube's approval because I'm their golden boy. Please let me know the day and times. I'm over 18. Yeah, fantastic. I'll definitely do that. But Ross is just one of those people. I might have Jaeger come in too, just to have everyone sit down and we'll talk about we'll talk about like high school, what high school was like for all of us. So you'll get like an idea of of me in high school and the stupid shit that we did. But unfortunately, it'll have to be an 18 plus chat because I just don't think I can manage to make it anything but an 18 plus chat. Maybe a 2 drink minimum. Yeah, it might. You might need to have a few. Just you might need to have a few after if we let Ross just tell stories. Because good God. Um, none of us were furries at the time. Most emo or weebs. Definitely. I was definitely like super edgy goth kid. Jaeger can tell you. Uriel can tell you. Anyone who knew me in high school could tell you that. But luckily, I stopped wearing trip pants. And just sort of kept the attitude and decided that there were other colors than black that I could wear, even though I still enjoy dressing in the kind of style. It's just what it is. But yeah, so I've been doing this for about an hour now. God, this has gone on for a while. Says the guy in black. Pamphlet. This is gray. This is gray, and it has color on it. Spyn, can you show us a pic of you in high school? I might do that if I can find one that's edgy enough. I think I got a few that are pretty bad. I know that Jaeger has a few that are pretty bad. Jaeger's got a few of them with my hair long. Yeah, when I had a ponytail. Michael, let's see what's happening. I just got here from Artemis's vids. Hey, how's it going? Welcome, I guess. Yeah. Which video was that from? Was it one that I did with him, or was it just sort of a happenstance link? It's been a while. Sucks. This whole pandemic has really put a big hold on any videos and plans that we had to get more done. Not doing any more collab videos because of that. Right now I've put a hold on a lot of things. It's kind of sucked. I miss doing collabs. They're a lot of fun. I want to do more with people. But I really enjoy doing the stuff that I'm doing now and sitting down and talking with all you guys. One you did with him, you were being weird and doing the whole existential dread thing. That must be like advice from furries or something like that. I still laugh regarding you and Artemis's videos. Yeah, the existential nihilism thing. Just so you know, that was thought up on the spot because we couldn't think of something kind of really funny for me to do. So I was just like, I could be really nihilistic and just do it in a stupid voice. Hive Mind collab. Yeah, definitely. We'll definitely collab together, Hive Mind. We'll do videos. He's a friend of mine from AmpGuard.
Do I know him?
Not yet.
Oh.
Beautiful. Yeah. Because I was over there when they were shooting the video, and it was originally just going to be it was just going to be Artemis and Neo were doing it, and or Cape, whoever was doing Chanel at the time, and we were going to do a lot of things. Do you ever use Spyn's voice in drive-through? No, I don't. I would not do that to other people. That would be nice. I am the nice friend from Amtgard.
What time am I saying?
I'll tell you after the stream.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But
You message me.
huh? Yeah. I'd
probably accidentally say it.
Yeah, you
Okay.
would. That's why I'm not telling you, because your stream etiquette sometimes just like, please don't say. Okay, never mind. I guess that's
I'm also the nicest person you've ever met. Hello.
yeah.
Nice people meet nice people.
Yeah. Yeah. Hive Mind is the nice friend from Amtgard. You can learn a lot from him. I hope that you don't, but you could.
I don't.
I hope that you don't.
Oh, we need to talk. We're gonna be friends.
There's some things that he's good at that I don't need you being good at.
Oh, I'm gonna be good at it.
Who do you think could impersonate Spyn the best, with you being the handler? Dinner it is. Right.
Yes.
Let's see. I don't know. I think Uriel does a fairly good Spyn impression.
Uriel's really good. I know I can't do it. I'm better at Artemis.
Uriel has about the same build as me. Like, he's a little shorter, and I could probably be his handler. And if no one had seen like the videos where I showed my face, they might not be able to tell the difference.
Right.
Let's we might have to get together and have dinner. Hive Mind, we might need to do that.
We have to. It's a date. We're done.
I guess so.
We're doing it.
Damn.
Do you see that message? Dinner it is.
I guess,
That's a statement. It's not a
hands are
question.
tied. But yeah, you practiced for your lead role, Uriel. Yeah, it's. I could definitely have Uriel do. Uriel's just much nicer than me. This is the problem. Uriel's much nicer than me. He has a lot more patience than I do.
That's fair.
It's what it is.
I wouldn't mind a cheesecake dinner. I wouldn't mind cheesecake whenever.
I like Cheesecake Factory. Yeah, Cheesecake Factory would be good.
There's not a bad time for cheesecake. Cheesecake Factory would be good.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe Cheesecake Factory next time. Maybe next time you'll actually be on camera.
That's what I was just about to say. Maybe next time I'll sit on the couch next to you instead of in the floor.
And the floor, like, I don't know why you're sitting in the floor.
My back hurts. It helps.
I see. Michael, so can you read that? It's getting a bit.
Yeah, so as a person who owns a fursuit, how would you go about cleaning a full electronic protogen fursuit? I'm making one, and that's one of my major concerns.
Make sure that you don't have anything connected to the wiring whatsoever. Some of that stuff you're going to have to spot wash and hand wash. You're not going to be able to throw that in the bathtub for the most part. But things that just have wires running through them is not going to be too much of a problem. You'll need to watch out for corrosion and things like that. So you might need to get some stoppers or something like that. Just to have something that plugs the hole so that no water can get into it. I think they make a few things like that, some USB coverings and other things. You might just have to get male or female connector ports for that. That'd probably work. That'd probably be how I'd go about it. In the head, I would definitely spot clean because there's just
definitely spot clean your head,
yeah,
especially if it's a protogen.
If it's a protogen, that's just a lot of work.
I
Uh,
know for the wires, because in my fursuit, Ink's tails light up. The wires are covered, so I can totally submerge those.
yeah,
So
all
maybe
all the
something like
wires.
that.
Yeah, all the wires in most of our suits are covered.
Yeah.
Of course, um, like like Switch's fursuit is just really, it's just borked, man. Like,
Borked.
yeah, it's fucked up.
Borked.
Yeah.
This dog is borked, guys.
But like it needs new wiring because I've never once gotten to use that fursuit to its full advantage outside of a camera shot. That was the only time all the lights worked. If you watch any of my videos that has like Switch with all of his lights on, that's the only time they've worked all the way. Thank you for that. Cool. Thanks for the input. Yeah, no problems. I'll bring my suit when I come to your place. Yeah, definitely. You should definitely do that. Get some good shots. Maybe do a little bit of a video together. Do like a live stream or something. Because I'm starting to really enjoy live streams and getting better at them. This one's actually gone on a lot longer than I usually do.
It's really fun to talk to everybody, though.
But it's fun to talk to everyone and just kind of see how everyone is. People drop in, drop out, you know.
It's kind of like being at a convention.
Kind of, but not really. We can rebuild him. We have the technology. Someone definitely has the technology. I don't. I'm not that good at that, but I just don't want all the wires to pop every single time I put the suit on. That'd be great. But it really is my own fault for asking for the suit being made the way it was. Just it's a lot, and I should have planned it better and had an underbody suit that had the LEDs that would shine through instead of the way that I did it, because some of the parts are a little harder to do. Justin Anderson, hey, how's it going? It's going great. Actually, I got a message from Fry, and I need to read it just one more time because I think that I read something and I just wanted to make sure.
Spyn, could someone make a diesel-powered fursuit? Oh, it sounds like it needs a rewiring. Assuming you can get them, it should be an easy fix.
Yeah, it needs to be rewired. Is all.
Yeah,
and
the issue with
go ahead.
The issue, because I'm a little salty too, because mine also don't work, because I have the same problem with them like flickering because they're not wired in great, despite sending it back for quote fixes. It's just a maker who has claimed that they can do electrical work when they can't, and they make beautiful suits. I love my suit so much, but the electronics could have been spent elsewhere because it's just been a waste of money, to be honest.
Yeah, the electronics should have been done by someone else, and they tried. And I want to emphasize that they do a great job on their suits, and I don't want to bash them for the work on the suit itself, because the suit itself is really good. The head may be a little small, but I think that I was very like precise with the head measurement.
I was too.
And so like they may have taken that, and I may have just written it down wrong, so that might have been on me. But I want to emphasize that, because I want you guys to think that I'm just sitting here bashing on one of my makers, because I'm not. I'm not bashing on them at all.
Ribbon Fire says, are there fursuit makers that are investing in making suits with more ventilation, less weight, and better visibility? Okay, so I know this is like the most expensive.
Good enough to share?
Sorry, this is the most expensive other end of buying fursuits. But if you ever get your hands on a multicolored bark suit, I've had the privilege to hold one of their heads and put it on. And the head is so lightweight. The holes that they make for the mouth are really good for ventilation. You can see everything. And overall, it's just a good suit head. Now, I can't say much for the body, but I assume the body would be made the same way, just because everything else is so light. Multicolored bark does fantastic suit work. The end.
Yeah, I would. The next.
No.
Next, what? What did it say?
Uriel told me to get on camera.
Oh yeah, you should definitely get on camera. There's no reason not to. It's the end of the stream.
No.
Okay.
I'm in my hobo clothes.
I would definitely like that. Also, Jaeger, yeah, that's good enough to share. Really, that'd be fine.
Michael, I think that's a really good idea, especially for dancing and stuff like that, and just movement. Because I think something that the other maker did for Switch's suit, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, is they just put wires in with the sleeves,
Yeah.
so there was no room for movement. So as soon as you jerked your arms back, they popped.
Yeah, they shortened the wires a bit. The idea was that it would be able to be like manipulative, like in a way that I'm not manipulative, but manipulated in a way that I can move however I wanted. But as soon as I did this, all the wires popped in my arm.
Yeah, as soon as it got back from just being refurbished by the maker, Switch put it on and went to jump up and put it on, kind of like you would a jacket or something like that. And as soon as he pulled it up, he didn't pull it hard at all. All of them snapped. So, yeah, no bueno.
And that was like right before we went out.
No me gusta nada.
To do a walk around. So yeah, it was. I was really, really upset. But I do have a possible new suit that we might be working on. We have Ink and I have a couple suit that we're 2 suits that we're wanting to get done. But we'll see how that goes, and if that goes. Yeah, I would love to have Multicolored Bark do both of those suits. That's the goal, is to have 2 of those, and they're very expensive, and it's just going to be a huge investment.
Uriel, I think I saw a tear or 2.
Yeah, there were actual emotions when that happened. I was just like,
you were not happy.
No, because I just got it back too.
Have mind, when he streams again, and I have the time, I will get on camera for you guys.
Yeah, when you actually have time to do that.
When I've actually gotten a good night's sleep.
Yeah. I think so. I think I need to check because I want to make sure that I get down there in time to pick up the food from the people.
Undertaker, I think that's happened before, like Chuck E. Cheese. Undertaker said it would be cool to turn a fursuit into an animatronic.
Yeah, that's no. That's I hate animatronics. I want all of you guys to know this. I fucking hate animatronics. They creep me the fuck out. I don't like them. You should show both those pics I sent you. Let's see. You sent me those.
An animatronic with AI.
How did you? Yeah, that's just
Five
Nights at Freddy's. That's just Five Nights at Freddy's.
They just want to hug you.
To look and set up the cons. Bad habit of being perfect. Yeah, definitely.
That's a fantastic skill.
That's a really good skill, though.
I know a lot of people who would come to you to pay for repair or stuff. That's awesome.
Jaeger, how did you send that to me? Did you send that just? You send that just as a regular message, or?
Bro, I would love to be one of the people that dresses up at Disney and is one of the characters. I would love to do that.
Email. Oh, you sent it to my email. Did you send that to my Gmail account or which one? Okay, you sent it to my Gmail. Okay, thank you. Oh, yeah, you can fuck right the hell off with that. I'm not showing that.
Can I see it? You're gonna let me see it. You're not. Ah! Oh, I love it. Oh,
Yeah.
I love it. I'll take a picture of you.
That gives people what they want. All right, look. So my mom has a flair for the dramatic, and
You gonna release this into the world?
oh man, I'm not sure that I want to release this into the world.
I think you should give him a teaser.
All right, so I'm not gonna share this so that you can like keep it, but can you focus the camera on the
Yeah,
screen?
I have no clue how to do that.
Yeah, just like it's the farthest dial. Just do that.
What?
Oh my god. All right. You see the little rings on the lens? You see those?
Yeah.
All right. Look at the screen
Yeah.
and like move those.
Guys, I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm not. It's not happening.
Okay. I'll just do it from here. It'll be okay. Stand up and do it. Let's see if I can focus this.
That's what I was doing. Why didn't it focus for me?
There you go. So yeah, I'm not gonna like.
Oh yeah.
I'm not gonna give you this too much, but yeah.
Oh yeah, guys, that's it.
Yeah.
That's the juiciness.
Yes, that's it. That's what it is. But yeah. Can you zoom the camera back in? I know
Yeah,
I'm asking.
let me just go ahead and do that one more time because I totally know how
Oh.
to do it.
That's the focus. The other one.
What? This one?
Yeah.
Thank you.
There you go. And then you just focus it so that it looks better.
Do I move it out?
Do you have a Discord Spyn, like a server for Hangouts? Yeah, the link is in the description of the video below. So
It's gonna sit like this. I'm not your cameraman. I am so sorry.
I'll
draw you whatever you want, but
oh, you are terrible at
I
this.
didn't do that.
You,
I didn't do it.
You zoomed it in far too much.
That's what you told me to do.
Yeah, I said like zoom in, but not all the way.
He's right there. Good for you.
Okay.
Anything
Was
else,
that
my liege?
Eddie Munster in the red shirt? No, that was me. That'll do. It'll do for now.
Michael, give me just a second, and I'll send you a link to the Discord.
No, it's in the description.
It's in the description. That's what
Yeah.
I said. Pay attention.
I already said that. Already doing it. Just as an aside, we do have rules and things like that. For the Discord, everything needs to be kept at least PG-13, and if you're under the age of 18, you need to let me know so I can put a marker by your name stating that you are in fact under 18, so people know if they are in fact talking to someone who may be a minor. And this is for your protection and for ours. Sounds simple enough, but yet some people seemed resistant to it for some reason. I don't know why. But that's really about it. It's completely open to what you guys want to do. We do have a channel for memes. We have a channel for debates. We have a general channel, and we just ask that people keep it civil. That's fair enough, Michael. Fair enough. But yeah. So let's see. I'm a 900-year-old dragon in a 14-year-old's body, and so it doesn't count. I see.
I'm the dragon in our relationship.
Yeah, because you hoard dumb shit.
It's not my fault that I like shiny things.
Yeah. It's not just shiny things.
I hoard cool shit.
You hoard cool shit?
Yeah.
What do you hoard?
Shiny things.
Yeah, you just
Like
you're less of a dragon. You're more of a hobo.
Shut up.
Cool beans. I'll join after I get off work in like 20 minutes. Fantastic. Please use our debate channel. It's inactive. Yeah, it is inactive. It's inactive, but you're welcome to
You're right,
use it.
murder hobo. He keeps on talking. Stab.
Murder hoboing. Yeah, it's the only way to play D&D effectively. Okay, well, I think our food is about to get here.
Undertaker wants to know what you hoard.
What do I hoard? I don't really hoard anything. I think our delivery driver
You hoard
maybe
tech.
lost. I do. I hoard tack. That's what I hoard. Electronics.
There you go, electronics.
Michael, electronics.
Things
Yeah,
like
I
that
hoard
at the same
electronics.
time.
I hoard a lot of electronics. That's what I do. I'm mostly into that. All right, guys. So as per usual, I'll give 5 minutes at the end for everyone to ask questions. All the rest of that, anything is on the table. You're welcome to ask anything you want, and I'll answer it to the best of my ability. So you have 5 minutes starting now. Ready and go.
Is Jaeger still here?
Maybe. I don't know. Sometimes he sticks around, sometimes he doesn't. Have a nice night, y'all. See you on Discord or on Telegram. See you, Uriel. Would you be so kind as to go and get the food?
No.
But I got it for you.
I am not ready to go downstairs and least close that off.
I hoard Discord DMs. See you guys. We'll see you.
What's your favorite kind of pie?
Did I miss that one? Spyn, what's your favorite kind of pie? I like French silk pie. I like chocolate French silk. It's my favorite.
You are so extra.
I love that one. It's good.
What would you improve at a fur con or needs improvement? Oh, that's a whole other video.
That's an entire video. What needs improvement? Just as a we need less of the drug parties at FurCons. That'd be great.
What is your preferred version of D&D? Do you prefer Pathfinder or some other version?
D&D, I prefer 5e or 3.5. Pathfinder is fine as well, but 4 is complete garbage.
What's your favorite classic Mario game?
Favorite classic Mario game? If N64 counts as classic now, which I think it does.
What would count as classic? Would Sunshine count as classic?
I mean, a lot of things count as classic now, so yeah, I'd say so.
Spyn, how much was your blue couch? Undertaker's been talking about
A little
that.
about $1,000 something for the blue couch. All right, the orders arrived.
64 was cut off.
Yeah. Hold on. Hello.
Hello?
Yep. All right. Thank you. Okay. Good evening, peeps, and Hidden Hottie Inc.
Oh, you stop it.
Always a secret character.
Jaeger, I had an incel come at me yesterday.
Oh yeah, we'll have to tell you about that later, Jaeger.
About it. It was really good.
It's good times.
It was really funny.
All right, but yeah, Mario 64 was mine.
Ink, what's your favorite kind of pie? Would cheesecake count as a pie?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, if that doesn't count, then probably key lime.
Key lime?
Yeah.
You have half a key lime pie still sitting in the
I
refrigerator.
do. I'm gonna.
That half is
I'm gonna
yours.
consume it
So
all. Good night, Hive Mind.
good night.
Good night. Can't wait for our date.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah, Garcia.
Oh yeah, Garcia.
Chochi's thick ass wants to know what do you think of furries fursuiting in public?
No, it's perfectly fine. You're welcome to fursuit in public. You just need to have a handler, and if you're going to some place that's really crowded that you may interfere with their business, just call ahead.
Hi, Garcia, the legendary incel. I wouldn't call him a legendary. He's just an average incel.
Nah, I tried to help, man. I tried to help.
He will dread that day, lol. I hope so. I'm ready for it.
I will. All right, guys. Well, the food's here. So I'm going to go ahead and stop the stream now. But thank you guys so much for coming. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, do all of those things. I think that's going to be about it. Also, remember to share the content with other people. That way they know about us and about me. And the larger the channel grows, the stronger we become. And my ascent towards godhood is secured. So thank you guys again for joining me on this late stream. And I'll see you next time. Would you go ahead and end it, please?
Yeah. Bye, guys.
Okay.